and welcome back to the NASCAR 15 career mode here on the Xbox 360. Welcome to Watkins Glen International Raceway in New York. A beautiful day for racing, if I do say so for myself. The Cheez 355 at the Glen is officially underway as the dog sneezes in the background. The cars are lined up the wrong way on pit road. Everything's gone wacky. Blue Angels, and of course the nice formation of red, white, and blue in the air. So now it's time to get racing, and what better way to do it at historic and famous New York at Watkins Glen Raceway. So 5 laps here today. Remember, we're doing longer laps in year 2, and we might turn down the difficulty from 100% because you will see they run over us immediately. But as for the start, we start 23rd on the inside lane next to, I believe that is David Gilliland or Moffitt. We'll find out in a second, but we start 23rd. Really surprised with that qualifying result. Who are we starting next to? That is, no, let's see, cross the line. Who is it? That is David Reagan. So just completely mistaken. And look at this. We're going 4 wide into turn 1. Brake checking. Inside lane brake checked hard. Was not expecting that. Did a lot better later on in the race, but just didn't expect him to brake check that hard. Now we come on Michael Waltrip. Almost clip him. Go 3 wide. And just like that, in 3 turns coming to the bus stop where you see right here, they run over us. We've already lost 9 spots. So bus stop. Here we go. We're going to brake hard. Don't spin the car. And yeah, we come right on Cole Witt. And sorry Cole Witt, but things are not looking our way. How about that? Michael Annett on the inside. Tony Stewart favored to win here. He started way back there. Just spoiler, he did not. Obviously, started 36, 5 laps, not enough time. But here's where things get interesting. We try and squeeze in Michael Annett. David Reagan hard into the wall. Annett comes down. We go on the curb to try and avoid it. And we spin. We collect a whole load of people. 4 or 5 cars. Everyone rolls away except us. You'll see here on the replay. Tried to avoid that wreck there. Tony Stewart just a little too much gas. And we go hard into the wall. We got a little airborne there if you saw. So, out of the caution, out of pit road, tried to repair this car the best we could. Lap 4 or 5, it's going to be a green-white checkered for Kyle Busch and company up there. Went last, didn't really expect it, but look at this. Inside the line, already checking up hard. And, yeah, it's Allmendinger and Al Geyer and all them guys. And David Reagan, we are sorry for wrecking him, but it's racing. It's rough and racing. What are you going to do? It's Watkins Glen. It's a road course, so now, here we go, all the way in 43rd, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this race, and we are basically going to put it in the books. Need to work on it. Practice went well. I thought we were very good in practice, but clearly not. Bus stop, just things getting even worse. We almost go into the grass. No off-track penalty right there. Was very surprised, but it's Watkins Glen, and we're not really good at road courses or short tracks or just flat tracks in general. I don't think anyone is really, for the most part, unless you sit down and you spend hours upon hours into practicing and perfecting a setup. But 100%, I don't think a setup's going to help you really at all unless you get pulled. Look out, David Reagan. A little retaliation, but that was completely our fault there, and we did not mean to do that. So now it's going to be a drag race down into turn 1 here at Watkins Glen. Final lap. Who cares about the win? This is about our race. We get into turn 1 so perfect, and we lose it just like that. Here comes David Reagan down on the inside. We get a little too high on the corner, and we're going to hit him again. Why not this time? We're going to lose a huge piece of sheet metal there. We're going to check it out on this straightaway, and yeah, that would be the piece we're talking about. Heading into the bus stop. Final time, what it's known at Watkins Glen, a very tricky course. Look at that. Get through that corner just fine, or that bus stop that time just fine. Ironic, right? We have our best lap by far here on the last lap, where it really doesn't matter unless we're in first. So, needless to say, Kyle Busch coming out of the last corner here. We're in the grass, just getting this corner good, and we still mess it up by hitting the curb. But we will set a new personal best, and, you know, we'll take a point. However, you'll see we do drop a position in the points. Go to 43rd. I will adjust the difficulty and the number of laps in year 2. But let me know, guys, if you want to see what percentage at the AI opponent is. 100's the hardest, obviously 0 the easiest, or 10%, whatever the lowest is. I've heard people doing 65, 70, 75 is still pretty tough. So I might drop it down to 80. We'll see, though. But your winner, Kyle Busch, Jimmie Johnson, Kurt Busch, Truex, Biffle, your top 5. Moving on down the list, Elliott, Dillon, Larson, Almirola, Keselowski, your top 16. And now we're just going to go back to the garage and try and get out of here. So with that said and done, you're going to see we do get passed in points. I can't remember by who, even though this just happened. But it's not a good day. Anytime you start 23rd mid-pack at a road course, you better know what you're doing, and we didn't. So there you see we get passed by Josh Wise there in 40 seconds. So now we're 5 points out of time. Josh Wise at 43rd. Your top 16 in points: Clint Boyer, Ryan Newman, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Paul Menard, Kyle Busch, Tony Stewart, Jimmie Johnson, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr. at 9th, Matt Kenseth, your top 10, Hamlin, Vickers, Reagan, Biffle, Kurt Busch, top 15, and rounding out 16th, Casey Kane. Guys, that's going to do it for me. Our next race is at Michigan International Speedway, and the 3 races after that, we better win Michigan. That's all I'm going to say. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for all the support. I will see you guys later with an NBA 2K16 My Player episode. Peace out, guys. Stay safe. Have a good one, and hope everyone had a good Wednesday.